talking about reform, about ending corruption, and about making government work for the American people, it's best to just get out of her way.
What about ethics? What about ethics?
Reform and accountability. Let's just say, as Republicans, we have to clean our own house. We have to hold our elected officials accountable. And I am tired of liberal Republicans, and we do have some liberal Republicans using Ronald Reagan's 11th commandment to excuse bad behavior in our party. And to just refresh your memory, it is that we should not speak ill of a fellow Republican. That's if that fellow Republican is doing the right thing. And speaking of accountability and reform in our own party, Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger is about to ask the American taxpayers to give him $7 billion. Well, I got a message for Arnold Schwarzenegger. You spend too much? You don't believe in offense? You don't believe in traditional marriage? And you believe in giving money out like you're Santa Claus. So guess what, Arnold? You need to ask your Kennedy relatives to write the check. And you also need to call up your Hollywood friends and tell them to write the check for California. Because in the state of Texas, we still have enough conservatives in office that they have cut spending, not to the degree that some of us would, but they've cut spending. I tell you, the state of California spends twice the per capita that Texas does, and that's why they're in a hole. And I'm going to tell you, they won't be the last. Until the American people rise up and hold their elected officials accountable, we're going to keep playing this same song over and over again. So I'm going to tell you today, you know, it's not just about women's issues. Yeah, I'm a female here today, and I have some great friends and fellow foot soldiers that are Republican women, and I'm going to tell you, when you've got Republican women bear down on a problem, they're going to get it solved. And so any of you ladies that are out there today that are looking for a way to get involved, you know, not everybody enjoys being on the head of the spear. If you're not one who can go out and charge the hill, you absolutely can be in the background supporting those who will. We need you, women. Come and join us. And so if you're sitting there today and you're thinking, what can I do? Well, you can show up. Show up. The people who show up make the decisions. And I don't know about you, but you know there's an old saying that 5% of the people move the other 90 around. I'm in the 5, aren't you? And not only do you show up, you stand up for those values that you believe in. And when you have an elected official like Louis Gohmert or Leo Berman that are out fighting for you, for God's sake, when they are attacked, stand up for them. And when you show up and you stand up, you need to speak up. You need to speak up about those things that are in your heart. You know, when we sit around the kitchen table and we talk with our family or we debate with our friends, we're really preaching to the choir. Leadership is about influence. You go out and influence somebody, because it's not twilight in America. America will rise again. And I'm going to tell you, you need to get out and you need to support McCain and Palin and do everything you can to get John Cornyn and Louis Gohmert elected to office. But I'll tell you what else. You need to care about your backyard. You need to care about who is your school board trustee. They in Tyler helped to manage a $135 million budget. You need to know who your city councilman is. You need to know who your constable is. You need to know who your county judge is. Hi, Judge Baker. And you need to know who your commissioner is. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't like the way things are going, you need to speak up about it and help us make government work for you. And at the end of the day, you please tell your children and your grandchildren that government that was formed by our founding fathers who gave all was never meant to be their mama and daddy. It is personal responsibility, and we need to take care of our own. God bless all of you, and may God bless the troops that keep us free.